Welcome to the Chapter 7 Unit Review Sheet solution for the spring. In this problem, I am going to be covering numbers 2 and number 3, which is setting up the proportions and solving. Here, you're going to figure out the height of the lamp. So you're going to set up two ratios. The first one, I'm going to set up as the fire hydrant, and I'm going to compare that equaling to the street light. The ratio that I'm going to set up for the fire hydrant, I'm going to go its height divided by its shadow. That's going to be equal to the same thing for the street light. Its height and its shadow. Now I can plug in the values. The height of the fire hydrant is 2.5 divided by the shadow of the fire hydrant, which is 5. That's going to be equal to the height of the street light, which is h, we don't know, and the shadow, which is 26. Now we can cross multiply. 2.5 times 6 and h times 5. So I have 2.5 times 26 is equal to 5 times h. Now I can plug that in. 2.5 times 26 in the calculator. That gets me 65. That's going to be equal to 5h. I'm now just going to divide by that coefficient, which is in front of that h, divide by 5 to both sides. This cancels out to make the number 1. So left over, I have an h on my right-hand side. 65 divided by 5 gets me a 13. So my height here is 13. So the height of the street light is 13 feet. Number 3, I'm comparing this tree to the dog. So my ratios are going to be my dog is going to be equal to the tree. The reason why is they cast a shadow, and this shape is a right triangle. You're comparing two similar right triangles. And the way I'm going to do it is like the last problem. I'm going to be comparing the height divided by the shadow. So it's going to be the dog's height, which is 0.45, divided by the dog's shadow, 0.3. That's going to be equal to the tree's height, which is h, divided by the tree's shadow, which is 2.2. I can now cross multiply. So 0.45 times 2.2 and h times 0.3. So that was 0.45 times 2.2 is going to be equal to h times 0.3. I can now plug that into my calculator. I get, hold on, let me double check. 0.5 here, h over 22, cross multiply, 0.45 times 2.2. That gets me 0.99 equals to 0.3h. Divide by 0.3 to both sides. Now I get 33.3 is equal to h. That is the height of this tree, 33.3 meters. There you go.